Sonic Racing Crossroads has finally released, and dude, I cannot put this game down. This game is so freaking fun, and it's easily the best Sonic car racer in the entire franchise. It's better than my baby Sonic Riders, and it's better than Transformed. It takes both of what made these games fun, adds its own unique spin on it, and it ends up just being a grand old time. I love the state of this franchise, and I love what Sega is finally doing with Sonic. Ultimately, I truly do feel like that this is a Sonic renaissance right now. But not a lot of people agree with this sentiment. Rightfully so in some cases, but there are some interesting conversations I want to have when it comes to three groups of people that I want to talk about. One being skeptical Sonic fans, two being Nintendo and Mario fans, and three being general haters of the Sonic franchise. This isn't going to be like some drama video. It's just going to be an open conversation about why I feel like certain people are uncomfortable with the success of Sonic recently. So come on, take a seat, and let's get started. I posted a tweet about a week ago that stated, Sonic's success is starting to make certain people uncomfortable. For years, this series has been a laughingstock. Rightfully so in some cases, but now the franchise has earned the right to be respected again. The Sonic Renaissance is here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. This tweet kind of went viral. It got 2.7k likes, and it got 61,000 views. I don't know what happened. I just kind of retweeted something from Stealth 40k talking about the general reviews of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Seeing those high numbers, it's like, oh wow, Sega's plan is actually starting to take effect. The movies have done such a great job with this franchise. It has brought the franchise back, and undeniably so, the movies have actually saved the Sonic brand. With the movies being out and helped Sega gross up to $1 billion now, there's so many eyes on the franchise right now. With that in mind, Sega knew that with the movie's success, they had to drive traffic from the movies to the games. And with Sonic Racing Crossroads, and even with Shadow Generations last year, they've done so very successfully. But despite all that, there are a decent amount of people who are still skeptical of Sonic's future. One person underneath that tweet stated, once Sonic Frontiers 2 comes out and gets similar or even better reviews, we can start talking about a Sonic Renaissance era. Remember when Colors through All-Star Racing Transform was called the Renaissance era? That was probably too soon, so let's wait and see what the future holds. My response to this person stated, I don't really call that era a renaissance because the entire brand was still operating on a lower budget. With the movies, merch, opening of individual Sega stores, and now 3 Sonic games that have an industry-wide impact, the Sonic brand is in a true renaissance era right now. See, look, I understand the overall skepticism when it comes to Sonic's future. I mean, we've been kind of talking about this on the channel for a while now, and I even made a video on it a few months back where I talked about, can we actually trust Sega with Sonic's future? I think enough time has passed where I think that we can. I truly think we can trust Sega with Sonic's future. Now, I understand that Sega has burnt a lot of us over the past 2 decades. I've been a Sonic fan since, 2003? So I've witnessed Sonic 06, I've witnessed Sonic Forces, I've witnessed Sonic Boom, I witnessed the weird pivot direction that was Sonic Lost World that led up to Sonic Forces. I understand where this general skepticism is coming from, but in my opinion, I feel like this has turned from skepticism and more of a fear of disappointment. What we have right now is really freaking cool. I understand if you're not a fan of the recent Sonic games, but the general community loves this game. They love the recent games, and a lot of newer fans, the ones that have probably became fans after the movies, they are loving what they have right now. And they don't know the history behind this franchise. They don't know what we've been through. But if there's good food on the table that's being served to them, they're going to feast upon it. That's what this article from Polygon stated. This article is titled, Sonic the Hedgehog is so back, but for real this time. And in the first paragraph, it literally explains the exact sentiment that I've been spewing for the past few months. Look, I know what I'm about to say is going to bring out the skeptics. It's a claim that a certain subset of gamers have been repeating in some form for God knows how many years, trying to play PR for a shaky series in an unstable period. I reject this kind of fandom. I am only concerned with the game that you put in front of me at any given moment. If you give me good food, I will feast upon it. So believe me when I say that I do not utter the following words carelessly. Sonic the Hedgehog is back as hell, baby. Again, this is all a personal opinion, but I don't really want to live in fear of disappointment from what I'm enjoying right now. If I'm enjoying Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but I'm skeptical of Sonic's future, I'm gonna not enjoy Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm gonna be like, well, is Sonic Team going to continue the same quality for Sonic Frontiers 2? I would hope so. But I want to at least celebrate the win that we have right now. Sonic is being reviewed on IGN with a 9 out of 10. Back-to-back 9 out of 10s with Shadow Generations in this game. Like, we're doing great. It's a hot streak right now. And of course, you'd hope that Sonic Team and Sega keep up the hot streak. But I'm not going to play some forecaster here. I'm just going to enjoy the games that I got right now and have a lot of fun. So overall, if you're not a fan of the recent games, that's fine. And if you're so skeptical of Sonic's future, that is also fine. But just know that people like this. The general community likes the game, and I don't think it's healthy to trying to play future forecaster with the series. Just enjoy what we have. It's fun. We're having a great time. I'm having a great time, and it is what it is. Now on to the Nintendo and Mario fans. This is going to be a very interesting section because I haven't talked about Mario on this channel, but I am a Mario fan. I like Mario a lot. I prefer Sonic more, but I do love Mario. One of my favorite games of all time is Super Mario Galaxy 2. So I'm not this person that does this Sega Nintendo rivalry or Mario and Sonic rivalry. I don't care. I like both games. But what's really interesting about, the sentiment online between Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it's like, I don't know what it is, but before both of these games came out, it was just a whole bunch of nonsense all over Twitter. I haven't played Mario Kart World, but if you like that game, then that's great. And if you like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds too, then that's also great. But the one thing that I noticed is the recent Sega trailer that they released punching up at Nintendo, the whole RV open world joke that they did. Mario and Nintendo fans were literally getting pissed off of an RV from the trailer that was posted all over the official Nintendo's social media page. Now, granted, I understand how annoying that can be, especially from certain Sonic fans that are, constantly using it unironically in certain conversations. I feel like that kind of kills our own joke. But at the end of the day, man, this is all fun and games, dude. Sega punching up at Nintendo is not that big of a deal because at the end of the day, these are billion-dollar companies having their own little fun with their marketing gimmicks. Why are random people online trying to take the back and forth? It's personal. People going on Sonic accounts talking about, oh, you guys are finally getting a win after Mario's been punching you guys for 2 decades. It's like, dude, again, this is mainly a minority of people, but it's so funny to me seeing people on Twitter just lose their minds over billion-dollar companies doing their own marketing gimmicks. I don't really care. I just care about Sonic doing good on its own. I care about Sonic finally getting back in the spotlight and Mario Kart not overshadowing Sonic. Sonic can stand on his own 2 legs and the franchise can just exist and the general public is having fun with a genuine good Sonic game. I just think that if you like Mario Kart World, don't let somebody from the Sonic community ruin your fun, and don't let anybody on social media ruin your overall enjoyment of Mario Kart World. And the last general people is mainly just, I guess, Sonic haters. There's not too many of them publicly, but Sonic is doing good. That's gonna stay for a while because he's been doing good for the past 5 years. And I feel like this entire Sonic Cross Worlds thing of the game being super good, the game getting high review scores, massive viewership on Twitch, and then peak numbers on Steam. This is what we needed. We needed this shit. This is a win. I celebrate wins and I hope for continued wins. I hope that they take this quality and bring it to Sonic Frontiers 2. I really do. I don't want the next Sonic game to be bad. I want it to be better than the previous one. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to enjoy what I got now. And Sonic Team and Sega did a really good job with this game, and I'm going to give them their flowers for that specifically. It's always good to hold them accountable so that way we don't go back to the 2010s or the 2000s for some people. But you also got to celebrate when they do good stuff too. At the end of the day, I just want Sonic to be good and fun. Sonic is cool, Sonic is dope, and Sonic Racing Cross World is the win that we needed. People didn't expect this game to be as popular as it is. People didn't expect this game to start punching above its weight like it has been. And it's only going to get better from here, in my opinion. If you're not a fan of where we're at right now, that's great. But personally, I'm a fan, and that's all that matters. That's all I got to say. This is Breck, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless, and take care.